Hi, everyone. Linda Israel here. Thank you so much for being here during my live stream. I greatly appreciate your support. I've pre-recorded this so that we can have some of the behind the scenes done while you listen to me for just a moment. I again want to thank you so very much for being here during my live stream. If you could, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends so that they can come join us. And if you will also give me a comment in the comment section after this video is done, and then definitely speak up in the chat and say hi. Lastly, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Now, if you're watching this as a replay, generally, if you're on a computer, you can go down below and look for the little gear. You can change that and make the speed faster. If you're on a mobile device, look up in the corner, up in this area for 3 little dots, and you can change the speed there as well. Those of you that are here live, do definitely speak up in the chat. I greatly appreciate you being here. Well, those that are here live earn a virtual currency. Junkie Joe should be coming up here in just a moment, and you'll be able to check how many bucks that you have. What are bucks? They're junk bucks. It's just a virtual point system that I have created on my account when we're live so that you can redeem those once you get to 2,000 for a $10 off coupon to my shop. So you can type exclamation point bucks to see how many that you have. And if you have 2,000 and you're ready for a coupon code, type exclamation point award, and my official note takers will take down that information. Now, if you haven't already created an account on my website at lindaisrael.com, please do so, and then send me a message through the contact form letting me know what your YouTube username is. Why? So I'll have your email address and I can email you your coupon code. Also, if you make a donation throughout this live stream, you can be added to my YouTube donators membership that I have on my website. So again, create an account, say, hey, Linda, I donated, and tell me what your username is on YouTube if it's different. That way I can get you added to that. At the end of this stream, I will have journals made, and you will have the opportunity to win one of those journals. Throughout the live stream, we'll have some various raffles, and we also have in-chat games. So be looking out for that in the chat, and I'll kind of speak it up when I get to it. For example, if you type exclamation point raffle, right now you can be in a chance to win 200 junk bucks. So you'll be well on your way to getting 2,000 junk bucks. Normally, Robin is my official note taker. Sometimes Angelica is my official note taker. It kind of depends on what's going on. These are members and administrators of my Facebook group, the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't joined that group, we'd love to have you come and join us over there. What else? Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. Hey, if you have a question, try to put it in all caps. That way I'll see it. If I don't see it, please don't be offended. The chat sometimes moves fast, and I'm usually looking down trying to create things. So please ask again. But if you know the answer that someone else's question, please go ahead and answer for them. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see, what else? Oh, if you have a YouTube channel, you can't post your link, but you can say, I have a YouTube channel, and tell us a little bit about it. Tell us your channel name, something like that. Tell us what you do. We're going to get started here in just a moment. I'm looking at the time. So roughly 5 minutes is when I'll get started. So it should be just a few more seconds. So definitely hang out in the chat, and we'll get started here in just a moment. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. I am Linda Israel, if you didn't know. I am going to do some mixed media stuff today. I am cleaning my gel plate just a little bit. I got out my 5x7 gel plate. I have a couple pieces of junk mail, some book pages, and I thought I would just share with y'all some ideas on kind of making your own papers and then decorating junk mail and book pages. This stencil that I used on this particular design is from the September Stencil Club. So it is this stencil right here. You can see that patterning on there. I also have out the October Stencil Club. So we'll use that a little bit today. It looks like I still have a little bit of some crusty bits on my gel plate. So let's do this some more. So, you know, gel printing is just a way to do some mono single prints where you can add layers of paint. You allow them to dry a little bit in between, and then you can print them onto just about any porous type surface like paper and fabric. And I have used the stencil on here. I've got some crusty bits on there. You can kind of see what it would look like. Let's add some more to that. So grab a different stencil. Over here to the side, I have a tub that has water and just a, not quite like a quarter, maybe a half cap full of some Thieves cleaner. You know, use whatever cleaner you're comfortable with, but generally any kind of cleaner that's okay and safe for your food items will work great on these stencils, because you don't want anything like solvent based, because you don't want to melt your stencils. You just want to clean them up. All right, so I'm laying down one of the October Stencil Clubs, and I have a soft rubber brayer here. I'm using acrylic paints. I have a couple of different kinds. This one is Anita's All-Purpose. This is a purple. You had to use Delusions paint. Yeah, and those Delusion paints, I think, have a longer working time in them. So that was purple, and then this is royal fuchsia. It dries quickly. Yeah, some of those paints, because of the properties of them, will work sometimes better than others, but you can use cheap acrylic craft paint. I put way too much paint on here. I'm so used to gel printing on my big gel plate that I put down a little bit too much. I'm just brayering over it a little bit to kind of lift some of that paint. And I've got a book page here to the side that I'm running my brayer over. So I'm going to clean my brayer off a couple more times. I'm going to lift this stencil, and we're going to allow this to air dry for a moment. And I put my stencil over here in my water. I'm going to set this aside for a second, because that'll take a moment to dry. What did I do with it? I moved things and now I can't find them. That's how it goes. Oh, here it is. All right. So I've got here a book page. Okay. And all I did with this is I took some acrylic craft paint, and I used an old gift card, a greeting card, or not a gift card, a gift card, a credit card, something like that, and then just kind of scraped over it until I got it coated. Yeah, you got to use that paint up. It does go bad. I've been trying to use up some of my paints. Like this blue here is almost empty. It just had just a tiny, tiny bit, so I added some water to it, and I'm shaking it up a little bit. So I'm going to grab a stencil. Let's do this one. Oh, thank you so much, Margie, for your donation. Hello, how are you? All right, so I'm going to lay down from the October Stencil Club. I've got this purple. I'm going to grab my little, I've got a little tray here, and I've got a dauber. I like this type of dauber because it's stronger. I was using for the longest time a foam brush, the foam daubers, but they seem to tear up. These blending tool that you can pick up at usually a craft store, they're the Tim Hortons brand, but I think now Hobby Lobby has their own version. So I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of paint into my palette. This is runnier, so it's a little bit thinner paint. And then I've got a turquoise here, island blue, and that was blue water. So I'm going to grab my little dauber here, And so this is working in the reverse of maybe like the gel plate. We've already created a subtle background. So now what I'm going to do is come in here with my dauber and pick up some color and kind of fill in all over my paper. I'm alternating between the colors, so I'll kind of get that blended effect. Just picking up a little bit of paint at a time. This is a great way to use up those paints. And then when I feel like I've got it pretty much covered, I will remove the stencil. And I'm going to put the stencil in the water so that it can be cleaning off. And I'm going to clean off my dauber by just pressing it to the paper over here that I'm using for my brayer. Sometimes that even creates a unique paper. So I'm going to move it over here just so you can see what I'm doing. Like there was a paint booger, so I'm flicking it off. I don't know if y'all can hear the lawn crew is here. They normally come on Wednesdays, but I guess they decided to come today. I can hear them out there using the weed eater. You kind of see that patterning that it creates there? This is from the October Stencil Club, Julie. That's from the October Stencil Club. So I'm just cleaning off my little dauber here. I'm going to set this aside. Let's get rid of this one. All right, let's go back to the gel plate. Let's see if it's ready. It's still a little bit wet because I put too much paint on there. Can you see how shiny that is? It's kind of handy to have your gel plate on a thing. Can't hear the lawn crew? Okay, good. Paint booger, technical term. Exactly. Oh, dear. Hello, Margie. Thank you, Julie. All right, let's do another direct to paper. So this time I have a green. We still have that blue over here to the side. I'm trying to use up this paint. So I'm going to squeeze out just a little bit more of what's left. I think I'm going to about, oh yeah, here's another paint booger. I just dumped out all the paint that was in this. So I'm going to throw the bottle away because I don't need it anymore. Be gone, I say. Oh, here is the half sheet stencil that is from the October Stencil Club. So I'm going to grab some of this blue. And you could tape down your stencil if you want. All right, I'm going to come back in with this lighter teal. Right now, I'm just creating some papers so that I can use them to decorate a few things. And you can see how quick this goes. Sometimes the direct to paper goes a lot faster than gel printing because you have to wait on that paint to dry in between layers. All right, so let's look at that one. What do you think of that? You see that patterning on there? There's probably a little bit, but I dumped out quite a bit. I already had watered it down, Barb. So realistically, I've already kind of diluted it just a little bit. And now I'm cleaning off my dauber a little bit. It just kind of creates some fun patterns. Okay. I'm going to grab my, oopsie, I dropped my dauber. I've got my little gift card here. So I'm just going to grab some of this paint. And this is my technique of coating a book page all over. And because I'm doing it with this card, it'll go pretty thin, but if you need it thinner, you can use your brayer over the top of it, and that'll really smooth it out. And this will be smooth enough that you can use it for a writing surface. You like that color too? All right, so I'm going to set this aside. I've got a little bit more paint here. I'm going to grab my couple of pieces of, I've got some junk mail here. And basically I'm going to use this to just alter this card. Then I'm going to layer some other stuff on top of. But that kind of helps give it a little bit of tooth. I don't need to use gesso unless you just want to. I don't particularly like gesso that much because I don't like the texture that it puts on by paper. Trying to use up all this paint. I only wanted a small amount and more came out, so I'm just keep going. Okay, I'm going to set this one aside to dry. And let's do another book page so I can clean off this palette. Okay. I've got too many pieces of paper laying out here, so I'm going to use my heat tool to dry a couple of them. And then we'll go back to the gel printing. How is everybody? Y'all been good? Definitely love the blues today. Thank you, Ashley. Well, I'm in a, I guess that's just what I grabbed. Just what I grabbed. How's everybody? I don't know. Junkie Joe is working hard. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, speak up in the chat and say, hey, I have a YouTube. You won't be able to share your link, but you can at least say, hey, I have a YouTube. Tell us a little bit about what you create on your YouTube channel, too. All right, just drying that a little bit. I'm going to fold this over, move it out of the way, go back over here. This isn't quite dry yet, but I think it'll be good enough. So when I looked at this, it had a little bit of variety. I think I'm going to go back with an ivory paint. I need to clean out my, it gets little crusty bits in the lid. And I don't want that falling on my gel plate. I'm going to go ahead and kind of brayer over this junk mail piece a little bit more, just to clean my brayer off. Now I'm going to grab this piece of paper, book page, and mop that up. Yes, that was a silicone mat. That was a mixed media mat that I believe Ken Oliver had. Part of being on the Canvas Corp design team, they gave me a lot of different products to use in conjunction with Tattered Angels and with their Glimmer Mist paints, their paints. Hey, Safina! Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's see how this gel print turned out. And then let's start decorating some stuff. I already got a few gel prints already made. That's an interesting pattern, is it not? Trying to clean up some of the gel plates so we get different patterns in that. That's from the October Stencil Club. Yeah, they're very easy to clean. I usually just take it to the sink when I'm done, and I can clean it right off. I want to see if I can get some of that. Just trying to get some of that. All right, so we're getting rid of the gel plate. Clean my hands a little bit. Oh, cool, Tanya. I didn't know that that was your cousin Laura. Congratulations. Oh, good, Robin. I wasn't sure if I had the link to that mixed media map. Okay, so what did I do with it? Here it is. All right, so I've got this postcard. I'm not going to worry about the back side, but let's grab some papers. Maybe that paper. I've got a whole stack of papers here. Oh yeah, these look good. So maybe a piece of that. Got a green here. There's a little piece of this blue. It's a great way to use up your scraps. So right now, I'm just going to work on covering this piece up. I'm going to go ahead and trim this out because I don't want the edges. So I'm just going to line it up on my paper trimmer. Line it up, line it up. We are fake cousins. Gotcha. Well, you know, I get together with my mother-in-law and father-in-law. We go out to dinner every Tuesday night, and there's another couple that are dear friends of ours, and we will all go out to eat together. So I'm kind of wondering, let me cut this one. I don't know, I get into the mood where I want to cut this, but we call them extended family when we get together. Oh, gotcha. Your maiden name is Johnson. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, if y'all didn't know, my maiden name is Drawnberger, and I am related to every Drawnberger. This is still wet, so I'm going to dry it a little bit. In the United States. You find one and just kind of look at their family tree, and you'll find out that we share somebody, a cousin or grandparent or great-grandparent. There aren't very many. You could use some more junk bucks, but you'll abstain. Yay! Hey, Suzanne. So glad to have you here. Hey, Ashley. Hey, by the way, if those of you that are here, or if you're watching this as a replay, if you have won a prize, make sure that you go over, I don't know why I did that, to my website and create a user account and input your mailing address. I have a few people that won prizes, but I don't have their mailing address, so I can't send the prize to them. I did do a bunch of mailings this week. I'm getting ready to mail some more tomorrow, so I'm trying to get all caught up from not having internet and not feeling well, and then Beverly was not well. I'm just going to cut a couple of pieces off of this. All right. Sometimes it's all prep work. All right, so I've got this little piece. I'm just going to look at this and I've got my little, what I call my glue pot. It has a little bit of glue in it. Looking for my paintbrush. This paintbrush, and I'm going to add just a little bit to it. So when I have a bottle of Aleene's tacky glue and it gets to the end, I add water to it, and then I dump them all into one bottle, and then I use that with my paintbrush because it's thinned. It's easier to work a little bit to glue down my papers. And it dries clear, so you don't have to worry if you get too much. All right, so let's do maybe this green with a little bit of white. I'm going to turn this into a journal card once I've got it all decorated up. Add a little bit of paint. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Just adding elements. Let's see here. I think this piece. Oh, I've got some skinny pieces. I know I saw some. Got this little piece. It's purple. And then let's put this one down here. And then we'll get one more piece to fill in that hole. All right, so we need a little piece to go right there. So what if we took our scissors and cut this, and we'll put it right there. All right, so I'm going to clean my paintbrush off, close my container, and then we're going to trim up all of this. I'm looking here. Yeah, I like doing this because the glue stick to me is more of a temporary stick. I don't know why, unless you use the really expensive glue sticks. And those get expensive for the amount of glue that they apply. I find that the Aleene's tacky glue, just watered down a slight amount, works a whole lot better. And by sticking it all the way down with these, it ensures that if I cut this up into smaller pieces, then I'm not going to worry about parts of it coming undone. I'm going to turn it upside down just so I can rub it really good. I missed a spot here. I'm going to use my heat tool to dry it because that glue's still wet, and then we're going to cut this card up. You like the little dresses? Oh, Ashley, congratulations. You got a coupon. I'll get that sent out tomorrow. Yeah, they do run out really quick. I agree. If I buy glue sticks, I usually get them at our dollar store just because I may only want it to help hold something in place until I adhere it better. We're going to put just plain paper, maybe decorated paper, but just paper on the back side for writing space. Clean my hands off a little bit. Got some glue on them. I'll look at my mop-up box and see if there's something in here. You know, we could do that across the back. Let's do that. so what I'm going to do is glue this. I'll get my paintbrush. I don't know why I did it that way. Sometimes, you know, you get thinking about something else. All right, so I'm just going to add some glue here. Using all my junk. All right, so put that over there like this. All right, so which side do I want? I think I want that side. So I'm going to put this, line it up with the corner here. All right, let's cut those off, and then let's cut this up. Yeah, they dry out so fast. Okay. All right, so let's see what the measurement is of this postcard. And it is 9 inches, so half of that would be 4.5. You can make a large journal card. Okay. I'm gonna drink of water. Well, you know, if you get bored of drinking water, add a little flavor to it. You could do that with, say, peppermint essential oil, lemon essential oil, lime essential oil, lemongrass essential oil. Add some strawberries, fresh strawberries to the water. Add some cucumbers or lime or lemon slices to it. And you're not changing it from water by making it tea or coffee or soda pop. You're just giving it another flavor level. So this will be the back side. It's a little wrinkled, but it'll dry smoother. I'm just applying some distress inks to the edges. All right, so somewhere I laid down. I've been trying to get this, oh, here it goes, where I can see everything that I'm working on. Let's see what we've got here. Maybe that one. These are some of Norella's digital kits. They're flowers and botanical flowers or wildflowers or the wild birds. Orange slice is another one. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Anita, how are you? Yeah, infuse it with fruits. Kiwi is good in there. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I print normally this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet, so it would print this way and fill the whole things. Well, I told it to fill up the page as a 5 by 7, and it prints 2 at a time. So now what I'm going to do is rip these apart. Set this for there for now. And then let's tear it this way. Y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. We're going to draw that in just a moment. So now I'm just going to come in here and kind of loosely tear this out. Okay. I think that would look good on that one. And let's go around this guy. I just printed it on copy paper, so it'll be thinner. I'm already putting all these different layers on this piece of cardstock, junk mail, postcard. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some distress ink. banana and strawberry. Yeah. So don't use a clear glass. So that's true too. If some things don't look as pretty, so you might use a solid vessel to hold it. Yay! You moved from Kentucky, where you lived for 15 years, and now you're in Michigan. Yay! No place like home. You're back home now. That's interesting to put bananas in water, but I can see where it can make a good flavor. All right, y'all entered into the raffle to win 200 junk bucks. All right, let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Well, congratulations. Thank you, Suzanne, and thank you, Margie, for donations. I greatly appreciate it. Diet Pepper Girl, water gives you heartburn. No, I think it's the Dr. Pepper. Oh, there you go. Ashley says if you freeze the fruit first, it acts as an ice cube. So we freeze strawberries because Henry likes to make fruit smoothies with them. And that would be perfect to grab a couple strawberries and drop them in your water. The Dawn dish soap is working today. All right, let's go to the giveaway and let's pick a winner of 200 junk bucks. And that winner is, hey Raven, I see that you're here today. Safina, congratulations, you won 200 junk bucks. You can use that to get a $10 off coupon. So congratulations. All right, let's reset this. And let's do some, what are these? Mixed media papers. All right, so I've got some random gel prints. Like this is got the dress form over the one of the little daisy stencil. That was just a weird gel plate. This is where I do strips. It's got some copper in it. So they may not be perfect, but you can tear them up. That's got little frogs on it. This is using the Crackle background stencil. That's where I sprayed it through the stencil and that's mopping it up. So you kind of see the two different looks. This looks like I was just cleaning off my gel plate. It's just kind of different colors. This is the Sun Rays stencil. There it is again. And this is the Almost Fleur de Lis. And this has the basket weave and a little daisy stencil on there. So that will be the next prize. So y'all can play with those. All right, so I've got a couple of these images to get in on the raffle. So let's adhere these down and add some stuffs to it. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back side. Maybe like that. I'll use my bone folder to kind of smooth that out. Maybe like that. So if you've got some gel prints that maybe they didn't turn out perfect, well, if you kind of put them in the background, you can kind of collage over them. All right, so let's see what else we can do. I've got this diamond stencil here, or stamp. I don't know why I said stencil. I'm going to use this behind my diamond bar. Let's just add a little pattern. Okay. And I've got the romantic swirl. I didn't get any ink on it. Let's go up here. Just kind of adding a little texture around there. let's go this way. I also got out the French correspondence. So I'm going to kind of, it's real subtle because I didn't ink it really hard. There we go. Go see where I'm putting that in there. Let's do it on this one too. All right. That kind of blends them together, don't you think? All right, let's see what we can do for some word phrases, maybe. Maybe we should add a butterfly on here. Let me see if I've got my butterfly pieces. What do we got in here? Got some little butterflies. This yellow one would kind of stick out, wouldn't it? What do you think? That little yellow one there? I've got this bigger purple one. I don't know. That one kind of blends into the background too much. Maybe this little blue one right there. Hey, Winter's Dream! It is easy. You just kind of play with it a little bit. All right, so I think I've got Don't Forget to Fly. So maybe if we put that on there. And Always Dream Big. So let me get my little stamp block. There it is. And then this is from cutting strips off of digital prints around the edges. My watch is coming in now. Oh, thank you so much, Tanya, for your donation. I have a couple of journals that if we get to $55, that I will let you choose if you want a fall journal or one of my eclectic journals from the previous live streams. Oh, I didn't mean to do that twice, but okay. I'll have it. There we go. Don't forget to fly. Let's do it one more time. And that way it's already stamped. Use my scissors. So maybe that one goes there. Maybe this one will go down there. All right, so let's add some distress inks to those. What do you think? You like that? Was that easy enough? All right, let's glue this stuff down. I'm keeping them relatively flat so that it's easy to use in my journal without adding a lot of bulk. This could also become a focal point on a cover if you want. You didn't need to decorate the back side. You could also just do the fronts like this, set them aside, and then do the backs as you use them, adding paper to write on the back or not do them at all. Yeah, that's why you don't throw out your leftover strips. Yeah, I've got a little paper sack that's been trimmed that I put all my little strips in. Put all my little strips in this. So it's a paper sack that's been cut off. And so I just put my little strips down in here. And it's not full yet. There's still room. It's not full yet. So what do you think? Did we do okay with those? And then the back side, let's add some stamping on there. Oh, I didn't get this corner glued. Okay. There. All right, so let's look at this. Let's do this diamond bar. I'm just putting a light pattern just so it's not so plain. Barely kissing the stamp to the page. So it just has a little bit of pattern, so it gets that mixed media feel, but doesn't add too many layers. Like it? Okay, let's keep going. Over here. Whoopsie. Sandra, I haven't seen you in so long. Hey, Kathy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad. Yeah, the first Thursday of the month, I do a live stream. So here's where this was one piece. You can kind of see where the paper continues from one side to the other. And I cut it apart. Then we did some stamping and layered with a couple of calico collage images. You like that with the stamp on there? Just adding just a little bit of stamping in the back. Okay, so now we have a couple of journal cards we can use. Set those aside. Over here. Oh, no, it's right here. All right. So this is a oversized envelope. It is approximately almost 9.5 inches by 6.5 inches. And what I'm going to do is I want to glue this shut. So I'm just putting glue on the flap. And then we're going to decorate this envelope. I'm okay if it gets smudges on it. It happens. I need to clean my desk off again. All right. Okay, so we got this piece. I had this piece of blue earlier, so I'm going to cut it. Make a couple of pieces out of it. All right, so we got that little piece. I know I want to use that one. And I think what I'm going to do is start it up here at the top, and I'm going to fold it over to the back side. Maybe we'll use this piece a little bit. Go down the edge here. I'm going to cut off this top portion. Let's see what else I got here. What else do we have? Oh, I have this piece of green. It was using the circles stencil. And then I painted the background with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, so it just kind of fills that color in. All right, so if we put something here, we put this piece going down the side. Maybe what we'll do is position this in the middle, and then we just need to fill in. Pardon me. Oh, here we go. We've got some. Trying to use up all these pieces that I have. So what if we were to put that piece in the middle? They're almost the exact same width. Okay. So what I'm going to do is glue this piece down. And then we'll glue this piece of purple blue. So this time I'm not using the glue pop because I don't plan to cut apart the envelope. I do plan to open the envelope so that I can use it as pockets. But I will use my foam folder to smooth that out. Thank you so much. Ew, green. You like the green one? All right, so let's put this, I'll kind of layer it over it just a little bit. All right, I'll stick this down. Okay, and then this piece, I'm going to butt up over here on this side. I find if I take the piece of paper and just kind of touch it to the other, and it kind of picks up some of that glue, so that when I go to the edge, it will stick. Okay. I'm going to fold this over to the back side. I think I'll cut this one off. All right, so let's glue this piece down. So if you like thicker papers in your journal, this will thicken it up for sure, because you're putting all these layers of papers together. Okay, I like that. So then I've got this piece. Let's put it over here. I'm reading the chat. Okay. Is this something y'all think you could do by using some of your book pages and junk mail? Go ahead and cut this off. Cut this side off too. All right, so we've got this little corner right there. I've got this little teal color piece. Let's put that right there. All right, let's glue this piece down. This is some of those, just paste things down. Don't get hung up in how it looks together, because you can always cover it up with another piece of paper. All right, so we've got this side done. So if I fold this, see how that takes that green? Not as pretty as mine. Oh, you could do this. Overthink the colors. Yeah, you know, part of that is the fact that I tend to use the same colors in my art because those colors appeal to me. So that's why they blend well, because they're kind of in the same color family. But it's okay to kind of make that color stick out just a little bit, okay? So let's go on this side. You know, we got this piece where I used my dauber. So let's put it across the top here. And then let me see what else I've got here. I thought I saw, got this purple piece. You know, and it kind of fits across here. So if I put this up to this one, like that. Then we've kind of done this side. So you don't have to cut up all the pieces. Just do it. Thank you, Ashley. Just do it. Okay. Oh, missed my cap. I was like trying to stand it up and it wouldn't stand up. Okay, let's smooth that out. All right, and then this piece I'm going to glue right here on top. Okay? The way I said it. Well, you know, create some background papers like I showed at the beginning today, but make them in the same color family. Make them all blues and purples or blues and greens, whatever, you know, those colors that you like. And then either cut them up into smaller pieces or tear them and then start collaging them together. Because this was made the same time this morning. Okay, I cleaned my dauber off here, but I did this over the green. That's the same piece over here. This is a gel print. So now let's cut this off. And then we've created these smaller pieces that you can use next time to collage with. And they all kind of go together, you know, because we have all these pieces. All right, so this piece here, I think I want this to become a page in my journal. So when you come to this will be a page. But since I know it's an envelope, I want to make it to where it has an opening for a pocket. So let's slice these sides. So I'm just going to put it in my paper cutter and just cut off these edges. Sometimes my paper cutter doesn't like super thick papers. And if they're wet, they don't cut as easily. All right, so that's open, okay? I'll flip it over and do this one. And you know what? I think, did I make these? Hey, look here. These cards that we made earlier, they fit in this envelope. Do you see that? So I'll put that one over here. Fits right in there. I'm going to use my distress tool and go around the edges real fast. I'm going to take the pages out because I think I'm going to do some stamping. Now, if you don't want white edges showing, you could fold the paper over like I did. Or you could use the distress tool. You could add acrylic paint to it. Okay. All right, so we now have what's going to be a journal page, but you can write on this area. You could write on this side, but let's see if we can't find something to decorate it with. Maybe this pink. Maybe something like that. What else do we have here? I got a little piece that I cut from something else, so okay. So maybe if we put this piece Alrighty. Yeah, if you've got a bunch of envelopes, then just decorate them all over, and then you can cut them open. Now, if you want the opening at the top, you can just slice the top. Okay, I kind of like that piece. Maybe like that. All right, I have to think about it for a moment. What if we stamp the word journal on something? Trying to find my block. That's in the wrong spot. How dare you? I'll go across this way. And what else? What can we do here? I think we're going to need some stamping, so I'm going to get this guy. All right, so I'm going to glue these down. Thank you, Julie. Let's glue this one down. Let's glue that over here. Smooth these out. All right, so I've got the daisy stamp from Beeline Designs. I'm just kind of adding a little pattern here and there over that. It's just subtle in the background. Let's see if I've got... What if we added... All right, I think what I want to do is I'm going to cut this on that line. These are those little tear-off notepads. So what if I put that in here, and that gives you additional writing space? So let's apply some Distress inks. I think we need the polka dot stencil. And let's do some ink over the top of it. Got Mermaid Lagoon. Just use my Mermaid Lagoon here. All right. So if that piece goes here, we need something to the edges. Let's do the edges. So I've got this flourish, I think it is. I'm just barely stamping it on there so it gets a little pattern. You don't think you have those polka dots? Those are the small polka dot stencil. Is that what we need to add to your next order, Barb? All right, so I've got the word journal here. Let's see if this strip is big enough. Yep. I like this one because it's kind of grungy looking. This is in the Journal Quartet that I have in my shop. Beverly also has her Journal Quartet. So you can get both sets and have 8 different fonts for the word journal. I think I like that. You like it? You're hiccuping. Uh-oh. Do we need to startle you? Go, ah! What do you think? So let's put something on this side. You know, I already had a strip that I cut or stamped earlier. Where'd I put it? It was laying right here, y'all. It is walked off, believe it or not. Good grief, really? All right, let's just find something else. I've got one of these larger words from Norella. I'm going to put it down here and make it a little tuck spot in case you ever want to put something in it. Boo! Did I scare them out of you, Barb? Yeah. You need that journal quartet? I like it because I like to have a different font varieties. Okay? And then we've got the inside. So what do we want to do in here? I've got the medium butterfly, I think it's called. And I think I'm going to stamp it to where it's right here. So you're basically going to see half of it. And then I've got this flower bunch, flower bundle, flower branch. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's see what else can we do here. I saw a little scrap. Maybe we'll do that. And put it down on the side like that. And this is just a scrap that I had left over. Here's another one. Maybe we'll put that one over there. I could put it that way, but I think I like it this way. Good grief's what you say when you can't find something. Yeah, good grief. All right. I think I like that. Of course, now my desk is starting to look like this super clutter bin. All right, let's put this over here. I like that. Okay. Oh, I found the piece of paper. It showed back up. Thank you, Robin, for your donation. All right, let's do this. Don't forget to fly. Maybe we'll put that right there. And maybe this one we'll put up there. What do you think? Thank you, Dawn Dish Soap. Margie won 50 junk bucks. Oh, my goodness. I think y'all have more fun playing those games. All right, let's put that right there. And we'll put this one down here. And then I've got this journal card that can go right here. And this one can go over here. So if you had a journal page, I'll kind of show you what it would look like. For example, if you came to it, this would be the page that you would see. You would see half of it. You could pull out this journal card. Looks like I got a little crooked here, but so I'll trim it up. And then we'll flip this over, and that would be this side. You have your journal card right there. Oh, upside down. And then flip over here. And then you've got this journal space. In fact, I may leave these together and just decorate that page. And they're going to be bulky, okay? Because of all the layers of paper in there and the fact that we put a thick journal card inside of it. You love it? Thank you, Denora. Thank you so very much and welcome. Hey, Sheila, how are you? Similar in Spanish, not. ¡Ah, caramba! Es muy loco en la cabeza. All right, you like that? Where'd it go? So I did, this is another envelope that I decorated earlier. I haven't cut the ends open. Okay, it was just some junk mail. So let's cut these ends open and then we'll decorate this one up. Chunky journals are the best. You love it? Thank you so much. Not that one either. My Spanish isn't all that good. I know a few things. It would take me a while to decipher what someone said to me if they spoke in Spanish. I'd be like, I don't know what slow down is, but I would say, you know, uno momento. Oh, did I not get it cut? Oh, there it goes. Ah, I didn't get it all the way cut off. That's what's going on here. I think I need to change the blade in my paper cutter. When you cut as much paper as I do, they tend to go a little dull. Okay, so now we can go all the way through as like a security envelope. All right, what do we want to put on there now? Oh yeah, we've got y'all into the raffle. You have both chunky cats and chunky journals. Well, I don't have chunky dogs. We try to tend to keep them a little on the healthy side because they'll live longer. All right, I'm trying to contemplate what I want to do to this. So what do? You stall by applying distress inks to your elements. I'm switching hands today because I'm giving myself golfer's elbow, and it's where you hold one arm stationary and firm in order to be able to finish a task. And so right in this area, especially right there, it hurts. This little muscle is having an issue. All right. What do I want to do on this one? I've got this little image. So what if we were to put that maybe coming from the top? Yeah, like that. Half Maine Coon. Oh, that's a big cat. That's not a fat cat. That's a big cat. The Maine Coons are really pretty. I've got a couple of friends that I met because of Canvas Corp brands, and one of them lives in Finland, and she has Maine Coons, and they're gorgeous cats. Glue. Put that up there. Your turnstile thingy doesn't turn anymore? Oh, you're very welcome, Denora. Thank you. I thought maybe it'd be better to connect with me if you could see my face. Okay, so let's add let's see, I want to do or just kind of adds a little bit to it. All right, let's see what we can put on this side. Oh, let's look at my ephemera stuff. Maybe this piece. Oh, it's upside down. If I put it where it's tilted this way, I can put glue on these two sides, and you could use this as a little bit of a tuck spot. Lighted paper cutter. So you have it when you have a power outage. All right, so there's a little tuck spot there. And let's grab some more stamps. It's pretty awesome. It was expensive. Oh, here we go. Let's do memories. Fling! Got a little scrap of paper still. Uh-oh. Let the daubers hit the floor! Let the daubers hit the floor! Ah! Memories. You probably have to watch an actual crafting shopper's channel. I think we have one of those, don't we now? Oh, I forgot the name of it all of a sudden. What if we did like that? And you still will be able to do this. So I'm just going to glue it across the bottom. Caterpillar. Yeah, I've seen that brand. You or no, Scrap Does hot glue a flashlight onto the rotary cutter. Ah. All right, let's add a word to this side. What do I want to add? How about I am enough? Let me find a scrap. Here's another. I think adding the little sentiments is just the perfect little touch. This will say, I am enough. Yeah, I've looked at those. They were at a, don't tell me about it. Yeah, your craft room is full. Don't be shopping, Margie. I think I was at a rubber stamp convention, and they had a table showing all the Caterpillar items. Okay, I like that. So let's put something in there. Here's a journal card I made a while back. That would stick out too far, though. Let's see. That's too short. Okay, that size will work, but I want to trim it down just a little bit. So it is 4 inches, so let's make it 3 1/4 inches. And then that'll fit right there. Yeah, I don't have cable either, so anything that I would have to get would have to be available through like an internet connection. Hochanda, which I think is called Crafters. God, I can't remember what it's called, but there is a Crafters shopping channel, like home shopping. All right, so that's going to go in there. And I think I saw a little scrap here. If I were to cut this and put it down the edge. So this is a book page that happened to get some stenciling on it. Oh, I need to do the raffle. I forgot. Y'all get on the raffle. All right, so if I put this where it comes in right there, I think it needs just another subtle pattern. Hey, let's use the polka dots again. And we'll do the Mermaid Lagoon. So Monday, I think what I'm going to do is continue on with making mixed media items like this. And we're going to make a mixed media journal on Monday. Okay. And let's put that right there. All right, what do we want to put inside here? Oh yeah, do the raffle. Do the raffle, Linda. All right. We need to raffle off these miscellaneous mixed media prints. The craftchannel.tv is what Robin just found. Thank you so much, Bonnie. You like those? All right, so I put my arm down on a rubber stamp. Oh, dear. So I'm just going to use some of my thieves cleaner on it real fast and rub it. I got most of it off already. That's just quickly doing it with the thieves cleaner. That's permanent ink too. All right, so we need another prize. So y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. And let me find another prize here. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, I just tattooed my arm. It's a temporary tattoo. All right, so let's pick a winner of these mixed media pages and gel prints. And that winner is Connie Barch. Congratulations, Connie. You won my mixed media gel print pages to play with, cut up, destroy, do whatever you want with. I've got a little goodie pack here of all kinds of papers. There's some, what is this called? It's not canvas, it's burlap in different colors. And there's some paper clips and some lace bits. So let's reset this. By the way, those of you who are here, if you haven't already created a user account on my website, please do so. And then when you win a prize, use the contact me form and say, hey, I won a prize. I'm so-and-so on YouTube. And make sure I have your mailing address. All right, so this will be goodie pack. All right. All right, so let's decorate the inside of this. Oh, I forgot I had these papers. I'm trying to find what I did with some of my pieces that I had out. Oh, it's behind me. That's where it is. I have this one with birds. Let's do the birds. My little doggy's laying back here behind me. He injured his leg. It's now been 3 weeks. One of his back rear legs. So he's hopping around on 3 legs. It doesn't seem to have any pain involved in it whenever you touch it, move it, but he won't stand on it. And I'm not taking him to the vet because I don't have $1,000 for an MRI for them to tell me that he just tore his ACL or something. Kind of like that, maybe. And it's not really bothering him. He's not in any pain, but he's sound asleep. What are you doing back there? Hi. He's raised his head when I talked. It's like, what? Are you talking to me? All right, let's add some distress inks and we'll blend this into the page. What did I just do with my... See, I'm getting so many things on my desk, it's covering it all up. Lucky Connie. You let the kiddos in your life stamp on their arms for temporary tattoos. Yeah, that's fun, Laura. Why not? I've got all these rubber stamps. Might as well do it. All right, let's see how we can blend this into the page just a little bit. They know when we're talking about them. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I think it has to do with our inflection in our voice. All right. Are y'all ready for Halloween at the end of the month? It's hard to imagine that we're already in October. Which reminds me, while I'm gluing this down, this is a sneak peek at my next kit, which will be Christmas. It will come out at the end of this month, ship out November the 15th. It'll be part of my subscription box this year. You like the birds? Those are from Norella of Calico Collage. I'll be adding a bunch of new Christmas rubber stamps. Oh, here we go. I have a question for you. Seeing this Christmas kit, if you were to get a rubber stamp that went with this kit, what kind of stamp would you prefer? Like a snowflake image or the word Christmas? Tell me what you would like if you're getting a subscription box and you were to get a rubber stamp that goes with. In January, I'm going to definitely start changing how the subscription box is done. You're going to get 2 stencil sheets, which are 3 different designs. You'll get chipboard pieces. You'll, of course, get the printed kit. You'll get the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. You're going to get a rubber stamp. And then you'll get what I call a miscellaneous ephemera pack, which will have book pages and regular papers, full sheets, so that you could cut them up the size that you want. I, trying to be like that. Could it be Merry Christmas instead of just Christmas? The word jolly, or a star or snowflake. And gnome. Yeah, I don't think I want the, yeah, you like the gnome? The gnome is pretty cute. I'll have a gnome rubber stamp. I'm working on some designs. I don't know that I'll put a gnome in the Christmas kit, but I could do a snowflake or a star. The word jolly. Okay. All right, so we've got that. All right, so I kind of want to blend this in just a little bit. So I'm going to look at my acrylic paints here. We've got some blues. So what if, what color? What color? What color? What color? What color? Let's do this kind of a blue here. So I'm going to grab a paintbrush. I'm just lightly brushing it. It's a very dry brush. So it'll kind of blend that into our page just a little bit. Okay. And I'll add a little bit to this side too. So then it looks like we blended it into the page a little better. Christmas gnome stamp. Just because you saw the gnome. Okay, I like that. We need a sentiment on there. Junk never looks so good. How about that? Junk never looks so good. I need a long block. I think this strip might be big enough. Yep. I'll usually just kind of lay it over my stamp and see if it fits. It's kind of got a curve to it. Junk never looks so good. Maybe like that. We want it within the fold. Now let's grab a different stamp. How about Live Your Best Life? Oh, I didn't get it stuck to my block. It fell off. Okay. There. All right. Four seasons. Oh yeah, four seasons gnome. So that'd be kind of cute. Yeah, yeah. How about the small stencil set with Christmas designs? Okay. You like my quartet, my journal stencil quartet that has 4 different designs, and they're smaller stencils. I think I like that. Got lost. Woohoo! Gnome stencil. Okay, I like that. Okay, I want to make sure I'm within my fold. I'm not getting into the center fold there. Add some glue. Alrighty. Gnomes are in this year. You like the smaller stencils for your small envelopes. Okay, gotcha. Like that? So again, if we get a piece of paper here. So if you come to this page. Thank you, Barb, for your donation. Thank you so very much. So we come to this page. So here's what you would see there. And then you would flip it over, and that's what you would see there. This is the small diamond stencil. And then that's what it would look like here. And then over here. And of course, these are pockets, so we haven't made any journal cards to go in them. So let's do that as our last task of the day. I happen to have some cardstock here. I'm thinking maybe this pink. And I think if I cut this in half, it would fit to make 2 cards. This was just a random piece of cardstock I had in my stash. And it's 8.5 inches, so I'll make it 4 1/4 inches wide. And it is 5.5 inches tall, so it's basically half of a 8.5 by 11. All right, so those are going to fit, I'm pretty sure. It may stick out a little bit. But that's okay if it sticks out just a little bit. All right, let's distress the edges and let's decorate this page. You love that? Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do both sides. You're watching 2 lives at once, Julie? Who else is live? And how dare you leave me? I guess if you had multiple devices, I could put up my iPad and I could set up my computer. I could set up my television. All right, so we've got, and I know it's kind of messy, but that's okay. All right, let's do some stenciling over the page. And I just happen to have the small diamond stencil out, so I'm going to lay these down side by side. And let's do I think we'll do pink. Pink. We got peach raspberry. So it's just a subtle pattern. Kind of that tone on tone. All right. So we just added a little pattern on there, okay? Oh, they are gel printing? Yeah, I'm on the tablet, she's on the phone. Well, there's some things you can just watch and not have to necessarily hear. Okay, so we've got these two pieces. Oh, I made another envelope. Here's a long business envelope that I also made that I'll probably fold in half and cut open for journal cards. All right, so what do we want to put on there? How about we cut this piece in half and put part of it on each one? So it's approximately 4 inches, so we'll make a 2-inch wide strip. So if we put that maybe like that. I had the scrap of paper underneath because I may do some stamping, but I think kind of like that maybe. The convo isn't busy, so you can hang out with us. Got some flower images from Calico Collage. Maybe if I did something like that. I think it needs a little something else. All right. I have this piece of green here. Oh, there's more than one image here. Ooh, I think I like that one better. All right, so I'm going to cut this piece. I know you're probably going, the green, oh my gosh. All right, so I'm going to add some distress inks around the edges. You like that? All right, we'll do this one. I think I need to do a little more of a pattern on top of this green. So I think we'll stamp on it in just a moment. All right, so I'll set this aside for a second. And what do I have here? Oh, I have the French correspondence. So I'm going to stamp it going across. So that breaks that up a little bit. How about that? Got to use those scraps. You like the green? You like the green? You like the green? I like that. Okay, so I'm going to layer these together. This will be the last thing we do here today. Thank you, Julie. Alrighty, so y'all get in on the raffle for the goodie pack. Raffle. And I'll flip back through. Thank you, Ashley. All of the thingies I made today. And then Monday, we will continue on this mixed media journey. And I will make a journal using these chunky pieces. I'm not gluing it to the card just yet. I think I want to rubber stamp one more time. And I want it to be below this layered bundle. Let's see, what else? I'll be working on adding some more rubber stamps to the shop. So if there is designs that you would like to see me add, you know, you would like to see another sunflower stamp, or maybe you're wanting a different type of bird. Although I do have a bunch of birds from Beverly. Just let me know. Okay, I think, what if we did had the postcard collage out earlier. Oops. Stick. Or maybe, oh, I know what I want to do. Let's use this large diamond stencil. And let's stamp it in Mermaid Lagoon. Oh, hey, Connie. Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate y'all supporting me. So I've got Mermaid Lagoon, and I've got the diamond bar stamp. Mine just happens to be mounted. I have one that is cling mount, but my stamp is about 20 years old. I've had it for a really, really long time. So I think I'm just going to go right across the upper top portion of the page. And then we'll layer that. Well, how does that look? So I'm going to repeat that over here. I'm going to flip it around. And I'll clean my stamp when we're done with the live stream. And I want it to go on opposite sides. You love that stamp? It's great for adding just a little bit of a pattern. So mixing the mixed media with digital images, stenciling, and rubber stamping. I guess today I didn't use any Tattered Angels. Normally I do. Like it? All right, so I think we need some words on there and then we'll be done. Need coffee? Coffee, coffee, coffee. How about, maybe we'll do a smaller word. This says dream. And I've got this craft piece of cardstock. Let me see what happens. Oh, not in that color. This color. Oh, it fits. All right. That's from the Find Your Wings cube, this little label. And then this is from the Thoughts cube. So this will say dream. And let's do inspire in the other one. Inspire. All right, let's fussy cut those out. We'll put them on our cards and we'll be done. You love that, Linda? Thank you so very much. All right, so I got to be able to see. It sucks when you get older. I need to get my bifocal glasses for when I'm cutting things. I may end up having to have trifocals. All right, so we'll do inspire. Cutting the pieces. All right, distress the edges. Well, I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. I hope that you are inspired to create. Get out your supplies and make something. And when you do, come over to the Friendly Giant Journal People Facebook group, take a picture of it, share it, and tell us why you made it. Maybe you were inspired by something I shared or someone else that you saw on their video. whatever it may be. Let us know what inspired you to create. Hey, and if you would, after this video is over with, come back and leave a comment below. What was your favorite part about today's session? And of course, if you have requests of things that you would like to see done, then definitely let me know. All right, so I'm going to pop that in here. And pop this one over here. And I think what I'll do is I will keep this together, and that's how I want this page to come together. So if we look at this one, this was an envelope that I decorated prior to the live stream, but I added these and the stamping today. The digital images are all from Calico Collage. You have no line trifocals, Bonnie. Do you like them? Yeah, I don't like your... It's no fun. And then here's the journal card that we put inside. And then if we flip this over, it says live your best life. And then we have dream. And then we flip that over. We have memories, and we have a journal card there. And then this was one that we made during the live today. It was, again, an envelope. And I just added all of these different mixed media papers. You flip this open. And then we have a journal card in here. It says, don't forget to fly. So this was a postcard in the mail. And this was one of my mop-up papers. I needed to smooth it some more, but... stamped around the edges. Flip that over. Another journal card over here. Always dream big. And then we go on this side and we have a little space to write. You like it with the pink? Doesn't it look good with the pink? And then here's an envelope that I made earlier before the live stream. These are different gel prints, it looks like. Some mixed media papers. And I'll probably fold this in half and cut open the ends and make that another page that can open up. This will be a chunky journal. So if we were to put that across the page like that. And then what else? Oh yeah, we made some mixed media papers at the beginning. I think I used some of them, but there's one that I made. This is using that same stencil, but I sprayed it with Tattered Angels. So I thought those would be pretty. I've got some perforated papers that I'll use. Okay. Alrighty. Well, this is what we did today. I hope you liked it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you're inspired by it. I greatly... Oh, thank you, Margie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need to do the last raffle, right? It flashes the room light off, on and off. Last cash call, cash in your junk bucks, Robin says. Thank you so very much, Julie. I'm so glad you thought it was fun. I hope that you're inspired and will create some fun things. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all being here today. All right, well, we're going to do the last raffle, and then I'm going to get off here and clean up a little bit and get ready for Monday. So I think it'll be fun. We're going to continue on this mixed media journey on Monday to make a very chunky journal. All righty, let's pick the winner. Thank you so much for your support today. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. Oh, check out my video that I did, a tutorial video on an altered paper clip. So I hope you like that as well. I'm working on some others. If I can get them edited and get them uploaded, I'll get those up really soon as well. All right, so the winner of the little goodie pack, are you ready? Is Bonnie Lipke. Congratulations, Bonnie. Thank you so very much for being here today, everyone. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. And again, I can't say it enough. I really appreciate your supporting me and being here and giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends, of course. So thank you all so very much. We'll see you on Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Robin, what are you doing donating some more? You love the paperclip? Yay! Not a cat, Margie, really? That's crazy. Oh, thank you, Laura, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I think this is going to be a fun journal when I put it all together. It's going to be chunky. Chunky monkey. I think I like that. Maybe I'll make some smaller journals. I like it. I like it a lot. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get off here. Thank y'all again so very much for your great support. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm glad I have internet again. Oh, we have enough for one journal raffle, Robin says. Okay. All right. Well, give me a second. Let me start it. Giveaway. Reset. Okay. Those of you that donated, that would be Laura, Robin, Margie, the Mrs. Edmondson. That'd be Jennifer. Connie, Barb, Robin again, Tanya, Suzanne, and Margie again. So we're going to give away, reset, go here. One, this will be donators only. Let me get my, come on, computer. One junk. One junk journal. So if y'all donated, here we go. We'll do this real fast. All right, so I've got two journals here that you can choose from. One is from a week ago, I guess it was, when I did an eclectic journal. And the other is the Route 60, Autumn on Route 66 journal. So you can choose, those of you who have donated. If you want a chance to win this journal, then quickly make a donation. And then you can enter the raffle. So this was using a variety of leftover digital prints and rubber stamped images and mop-up papers. This one's got some dragonflies in it. There's a kind of a hidden pocket here on this page. Okay. This is a rubber stamp that I offer in my shop. A little flower rubber stamp. This has a little pocket with a booklet in it. Pocket here. Oh, thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Enter the raffle, Sandra. Come on, dancing sheep. Here's a mixed media print black here that I made. Lots of bright colors. Using ribbon on top of layered pieces. Belly band. Get in there. And then I have the autumn one that I made Monday. Thank you, Ada, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Waiting on the dancing sheep. Okay. And then this was Route 66 and Autumn blended together. So on Monday I made 2 journals, and one of them has winged its way to Robin. I'll give that to her. There's an altered paperclip, a little journal card that I rubber stamped. Did some stenciling. So complete opposites there, color scheme wise. Chipboard pieces from my shop. Yes, I signed them. That one was made on 9/20, and this one was made on 10/4. This was Route 66 for Franklin Graham. And it has the dates where he was going to be live. This was a paper sack, and I just cut it up and made it into a journaling card. Could also be a greeting card envelope. This is Norella's image here, but I rubber stamped the edges. All right, is everybody that is in the raffle now? We had Ada, Sandra, Laura, Robin, Margie, the Mrs. Edmondson, Connie, Barb, Tanya, and Suzanne. So let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have Barb, Jennifer, Miss Edmondson, Suzanne, Laura, Margie, Robin, Sandra, Ada, Tanya, and I think I said Margie. Suzanne, are you still here? Nope, she's in. Who am I missing? Connie? Yeah, Connie. Did she already leave? Okay, Robin, we'll do that. You're very welcome, Sandra. 10-4, good buddy. All right. I'm going to give another minute for Connie to come in. So there's the Route 66 journal. So when you win, speak up in the chat and say, I want the floral one or the Route 66 one. Oh, you like the cover? That's fabric that I sewed to a piece of cardstock that had this weird print on it. All right. Okay. You ready for this? Let's pick a winner. All right, the winner of the journal today. Tell me which one you want. Tell me what you really, really, really want. Tanya Chan. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you want the floral or do you want the autumn? Let me know which one you like, and then we'll get that prepared. Gotta write my notes. Again, thank y'all for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all are amazing, and I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you for your donations. Remember, those that have made donations, go over to my website, lindaisrael.com, and if you haven't already created a user account, which I think most of y'all have, that you are now in the membership to get a discount on items in my shop and also some digital downloads. And I'll be working on some new digitals this week as well. I've been trying to get them all ready. I got to get them all scanned in. Which journal do you want, Tanya? You want the autumn one. Okay, perfect. So Tanya is getting the autumn one. So thank you so very much, Tanya, for that. I hope you enjoy having this journal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Denora, for your donation. I just saw it. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate it. All righty, everybody. Well, I'm going to get off here, clean up, and get ready for Monday and work on some other things as well. So I hope y'all have an amazing day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. for being here and being a part of the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, everybody, let's get off this thing and have an amazing rest of your day and weekend. Lots of love to everybody. Bye-bye.